I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. I've been in and it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold ya, hear your truth, pull you closer, talk it through.
Girl, you know that I'm the one that you can come and complain to. Your silhouette's amazing, but your brain is a maze too.
So can you help me find my way while I find something to say?
I know the argument.
Okay guys, hello guys, welcome back everyone. Welcome back guys and good morning guys. So guys, finally from today the new event start guys. तो पहले सेकेंड अकाउंट में करेंगे, आफ्टर दैट वी विल कॉम्प्लीट इन आवर मेन अकाउंट. तो लेट्स गो गाइस, Genshin in the house.
Celebrating some kind of festival recently. Things are looking pretty lively in the square. They even changed the banners. Huh. There are a lot of people holding cameras. Oh, and they've got candy and snacks too. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Let's go and have a look for ourselves.
It's the academia.
The academia?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Ad Astra.
This realm is...
If you ever have. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy.
Quake!
Just a sec, guys. Okay, you're back. Oh, sweep up the leaves.
Boring. Dare to mess with me?
Well, that's not bad.
Bowling. Dare to mess with me?
Ron Winery's wines are all unique.
34. 39. 10. 30. 35 we done.
I'm going in.
I'm going in.
Fire hazard.
Fire hazard. Oh, थोड़ा सा अब बढ़ा लेते हैं. Big deal. Dory special, okay? Tommy Mora. हाँ मुझे मिल तो गया उसका आ गया Here it is. Bronze hero, ancient golden visas.
Rise! Crumble!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Stabilize!
The fuse is lit. Take it easy.
Solidify!
Let's light it up. Quietly now.
60. ये करेक्ट है. Oh, one more leg. This one. Oh,
Let's light it up. Busted.
yeah. Energy recharge. But ये भी तो चलेगा. Oh, I don't have that in this in my second account. Just this one, luxurious sea lord. Don't think I have luxurious sea lord.
Stabilize.
Everybody stand up. Time for a light show.
Sorry guys, sorry for the noise guys. Sorry for the noise.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Okay, only one thing left to do the domain for our Hutao. सोडा।
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
भाई प्राइमोडियल जेट कटर
One
भाई।
with nature. Tja.
Wow, he went in without taking us.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Wanna come over for tea? Boring. Isn't there anything else more
Interesting to do.
The show begins. Born of ice and frost.
Attack!
Blaze over.
Ranjit, welcome brother, welcome.
From whence you came!
I swear by my sword. Access denied.
Swift and merciful!
Time to shine. How brilliant!
भाई आज से न्यू इवेंट शुरू हो गया भाई।
Next on the agenda.
सेकेंड में पहले करूंगा। आई विल सी टिल द लास्ट डे बिफोर नाविया का बैनर एंड हो जाए। अगर अच्छा खासा हुआ देन आई विल डेफिनेटली टेक नाविया, थोड़ा सा रिक्स लेके. I got Navia in one, no PT was there. Bhai Sahab, that's really good, bro. Just one pull and you got Navia.
We're way behind schedule.
Wind, hear me.
One with my blade.
Let my name echo in song. Time to shine.
Barbados, Gaius, born of ice and frost. All hail. Next on the agenda.
My turn to take the spotlight. Let my name echo in song.
A touch of frost.
A touch of frost. मैं था विजय कर रहा था. Second one pull. Wolverstone. ओ भाई साहब. ओ भाई साहब, भगवान ने बात सुन ली भाई. क्रिट डैमेज क्यों नहीं आता इसमें?
Time to shine.
Barbados, Gaius.
Let the world come alive.
Submit for judgment.
My name echo in song.
Blaze over.
A touch of
Born of
frost.
ice and frost.
I'm in position. Submit for judgment.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Okay, after this one more we will be able to do. अब मैं हर समय पूजा दिन भर पूजा करूंगा. cut tool per deal मिलवा. Oh nice. Maybe जो pull होगा सब weapon banner पे भाई. In this account. In this account everything will be in weapon banner. Next phase का. और नेक्स्ट जो कैरेक्टर लेगा उस कैरेक्टर का कंफर्म्ड हो गया तेरा.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
My apologies.
This is order. Gather.
Whirling snow.
The wind knows me.
Stabilize.
Strike a pose.
Into the wind.
Take flight. The show begins.
हाँ 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 मैंने तेरा चैट पढ़ा, तेरा चैट पढ़ा मैंने. बट मुझे एक चीज देख लेना था पहले. तू जा, तूने अभी आपको बिल्ड किया है विद वुल ब्रेस्ट राइट. Oh, you're giving serpent spine instead. अभी तक कोई सेट बोनस नहीं दिया. ओके हाँ, पहले तो फार्म करना पड़ेगा फॉर द आर्टिफैक्ट्स. आफ्टर दैट यू विल बी एबल टू गिव हर द सेट रिलिक्स. ओवरऑल ट्रिपल 4 किया है अभी के लिए. ओके फाइन, ठीक ठाक है, धीरे धीरे कर ले, हो जाएगा. मैं सोच रहा हूँ नाविया को लूज सेकंड पे. उधर मैं फिर अब मैं फिर लेने के लिए उधर मैं जमा भी कर रहा हूँ फॉर द वेपन. दैट नाविया लेने का तो इच्छा है बहुत. भाई तुम्हारा फार्मिंग कंप्लीट हो गया है क्या?
Perks are for
किसका?
now, but friends are forever.
किसका फार्मिंग? जो होगा सेकंड में, पहले सेकंड का कंप्लीट करूंगा मैं.
Have you seen the Steambird? It seems Fontaine has been celebrating some kind of festival recently. Things are looking pretty lively in the square. They even changed the banners. Huh. There are a lot of people holding cameras. Oh, and they've got candy and snacks too. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Let's go and have a look for ourselves.
Add Astra. Add Astra.
भाई मैंने इधर 20 पुल कर लिया भाई, और मुझे नाविया नहीं मिला. Okay. 3 plus 7, 40 pulls we have now. अब तो सेविंग करना पड़ेगा भाई टिल द लास्ट डेट. 19 दिन है, इसके पहले बहुत सेविंग्स हो जाएगा. दिस वन, ये उतना काम का नहीं है। और नाविया वो जो मुझे देखना था, यस आई डोंट थिंक आई रियली हैव दैट। नो लग्जरियस सी लॉर्ड मेरे पास नहीं है। आई डोंट हैव लग्जरियस सी लॉर्ड। Oh, I have two with six. नाविया का न्यू डोमेन आर्टिफैक्ट्स हम कर देना और इवेंट दोनों, बोथ इवेंट एंड द डोमेन। अगर दोनों करना है तो काम करना, तेरा आईटी मुझे भेज देना डिस्कॉर्ड में, मैं कर दूंगा। तू मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड पे है तो आई गेस तू मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड पे है। हाँ हाँ हाँ, तू मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड पे है, जस्ट भेज देना मुझे। मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम तेरा कर दूंगा, ठीक है। ऑन स्ट्रीम थोड़ा नहीं होगा क्योंकि ये इवेंट मेरा अकाउंट में भी तो करना है।
Stickers on my back. Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play Frank sometimes. An oversight on my part.
Time to act. Witness the power go wild. Let the world collide!
The time beckon.
The time is beckoned. ओके तूने पहले भेजा है, सो एक और बार भेज, मैं वो पिन कर देता हूँ तो ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा। Okay, okay, this Jeet1, this Kazua and Jeet1, right? Let me pin the message. Message.
My name's Echo in Song. Strike a pose.
Have a sick trip out your head. Be sanctified.
Rain cutter.
Settle
Let the
down.
world come on.
Stay cool. Face of the mighty. Be humble.
ठीक है, मैंने उसनो मैसेज को मैंने पिन कर लिया, तो मैं कर दूंगा तेरा ऑफ स्ट्रीम।
No witness the power of Gohan's brain outlines your fate.
Be sanctified. Get a little chill.
Let me weave you a verse. Let the world collide.
Let the world collide.
Shower me with praise. I am not.
The time
Witness
is
the
beckoning.
power of Gohan.
There's one more to go. Attack. I'm getting really bad side effect. अरे मेरा तो पहले से मेरा YouTube प्रीमियम है, ठीक है। मैं मेन अकाउंट में जो यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मेल, उसमें मेरा YouTube प्रीमियम है। आई एम यूजिंग ऑन मेरा फ्रेंड्स के साथ। जो फैमिली सेट होता है प्रीमियम का, जिसमें खर्च कम पड़ता है अगर मल्टीपल पर्सन यूज़ करे, आई एम यूजिंग दैट वन। वहाँ मुझे कॉस्टिंग बहुत कम पड़ रहा है भाई। हाँ, अरे क्यों, अरे थोड़ा इवेंट भी तो करना है ना न्यू।
Let me weave you a verse. Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive. Time to act. Know my soul.
देख, not a single good one I am getting. भाई ओवरले ऑप्टिमाइजेशन बहुत अच्छा किया है भाई। इट्स नॉट लाइक वी हैव टू स्टार्ट अगेन फ्रॉम दैट एरिया।
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Let my name echo in song.
The time is beckoning. Bow your head.
Witness the power of Gohan.
mighty
Know
be
my
humbled.
soul. Rain outlines your fate. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Time to sign.
May I present?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, उस नॉट ओनली दैट भाई, ये सबसे ज्यादा गुड एडिशन है तेरा. इवन इफ योर browse domain is not unlocked, you will be able to quick fight it, but it will not work in co-op. co-op में तो खेल नहीं पाएगा browse domain if it is not unlocked. सिर्फ क्विक फाइट कर पाएगा, मतलब तो अकेला फाइट कर पाएगा, नॉट विद एनीवन एल्स यूजिंग. ये थोड़ा सा डाउन साइड है क्विक फाइट का डोमेन का, बट एलास भाई एटलीस्ट वी आर गेटिंग टू डू द डोमेन इवन इफ इट इज नॉट अनलॉक्ड. ये बहुत अच्छा काम कर दिया है भाई. बस एक इतना बड़ा भाई, बॉट का साइज इतना बड़ा और मिला इतना छोटा. ओके, अटैक 18% इंक्रीज करवाता है आफ्टर यूजिंग एलिमेंट्स के गेन 20% जियो डैमेज बोनस फॉर 10 सेकेंड. ओके, while under a shield rented by the crystal reaction above, it will be increased by 150%. Wow. Increase disappear 1 second after the shield is lost. I see. जब तक सील के अंडर रहते ही करना पड़ेगा जो काम. बट ये हीलिंग का किस काम में आएगा भाई, ये मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा. दिस 4 पीस सेट का काम किस में आएगा? फिर 2 पीस फ्री भी ठीक है भाई. अब हमारे पास 3 हीलिंग बोनस का भाई आर्टिफैक्ट्स आ गया है भाई. Which character will benefit from this? ये सॉन्ग हो गया, उसके साथ साथ वी हैव दिस वन मेडन बिलावेड, उसके साथ साथ इनाजुमा में एक और दिस वन ओशन क्लैम्प, ओशन यू क्लैम्प. 3 में हमारा हीलिंग बोनस हो गया है भाई. मॉन्स्टैट का मेडन बिलावेड 4 पीस का क्या करता है? यूजर एलिमेंट्स को लेवल्स इंक्रीज हीलिंग रिसीव बाय ऑल पार्टी मेंबर्स बाय 20% फॉर 10 सेकंड. ओके, इट इज फुल ऑन हीलिंग. Full on healing. $35, 5% more. So with that, Fontaine mouse, okay. Oh, before that we are going to get, there are new recipes added to the Fontaine. Two new recipes, मुझे देखना है क्या देता है these 2 new recipes. Rainbow macarons. Mushrooms. तो सभी लेते हैं भाई, जो होगा देखा जाएगा। SCP, we have ton of moda भाई। Coffee beans. See? Ayush, welcome brother, welcome Ayush. Okay, this is what rainbow macaron does. पानीपुरी कहाँ से मिला? Oh, Panipuri, this one. Oh, this one I got from Sumeru. दिखाता हूँ. You will get it from Port Oromos. पोर्ट ऑरोमोस, ठीक है। पोर्ट ऑरोमोस में इधर एक तेरा एनपीसी होगा जिसके पैसे देके कुकिंग का तेरा स्टोव रहेगा, उस एनपीसी से तुझे मिलेगा दिस पानीपुरी वन। बोथ द पानीपुरी एंड द करी श्रिम्प यू विल गेट फ्रॉम दिस एनपीसी हियर इन पोर्ट ऑरोमोस, जस्ट अंडर दिस वेपन इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग। We need lot of sugar. वो तो है, बहुत सारा है। There it is, the general goods shop. Kirito! Welcome, Kirito, welcome. Oh, it's here. Oh, nice. Columnist the Steambird, okay. Finally,
Just then,
time is here, let's begin.
stopped. Or should it keep raining?
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now. Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time. Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
Okay.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to...
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Oh, yes, next year we'll be having Lantern Rite again. In January, if I'm not wrong.
Festival. And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events.
For that, the reason they have introduced 2 new Liyue characters. Yes, Lantern Rite के लिए. उसमें से the new one we'll get in Lantern Rite. If I'm not wrong, the Pyro one we'll get from Lantern Rite. And the Anemo one will be a 5-star character that we get from the event banner.
To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will
Or January, close to February. In February, we'll have the Lantern Rite.
And going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Trial or treat.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've
The
strayed
trick
off
became
topic.
trial.
I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by
The what award?
the
Farina.
Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Huh. Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we...
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an internet.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Let's go. So it's like this now. Can we complete the whole thing in just a day?
Which is more valuable, unlimited aura or unlimited time?
Oh, there she is. Miss Chiori.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a cat that had been unceremoniously dropped in a bucket of paint. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after mora after all.
Really? Then where do you live? We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
You're so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
And this is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived, but I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much.
So,
I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Ayaka is still using that special outfit.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't, so I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here.
Oh, so you all know each other already. Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal?
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to...
Very well. Then please.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Oh, it's even lower. चलो guys.
So this is what food from Fontaina's like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps.
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is...
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but, I'm afraid...
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you have?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just...
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually... Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't...
Indeed. You could say...
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. This film will serve as proof if you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement.
All right. I'll do as you say. Thank you.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too.
You are too kind, all of you.
Ew. All right, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we would... So, instead of Mora, you'll help with...
Oh, but how can we...
All right, pull yourself together.
All right. Let me think. We still need a... I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also...
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapperboard to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always...
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader.
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator,
Oh, she's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon.
yes, that's also what I was thinking.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So all that's left for us to find is a director and...
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do it.
Do you really think Lady Farina would be...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother...
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect.
Welcome,
And the
Shekhar.
storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll know.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the... Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Just leave this task to me. It's...
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to...
I'll go with you. By the way,
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now.
All right, then I'll start making preparation.
A gift for someone...
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring. So perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption.
Huh? Can't we just bring some...
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does...
Isn't the Fontanalia Festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might...
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a...
You're right. We need to further...
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontanalia mousse?
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Fontanalia mousse. ओके मिल गया So let us see what does this moose thing give us. It is so it increased attack. This will be no HP. And the walls are big. That is some size you have there, guys. You will understand all animal dynamics and convicted answer when the wonder light is clear. Every thousand is clear in the plus report. It's not bad, not bad. And what with this one? Okay, it gives us energy recharge. And prototype. Charger have 50,000 deal addition to automate within a small area. We can 15 seconds. Okay. Oh, this is Purina's apartment. Okay.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Who are you?
The guy looking down upon all heard below it the stage and entered the mortal modern world. Those no longer does the article, there is many in the protocol that still you are considered.
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you...
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses...
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and she's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it? No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If she can satisfy you with her camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards. Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
With exotic cognitive and keen age. You the ways what you want, look no further than.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the character.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that?
Hidden!
After
Welcome,
our
Hidden. Welcome,
performance of the
Dadar.
Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all if others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervulat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now.
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the popular. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big...
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agreed...
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I would...
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script.
Absolutely no problem.
All right.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. Agree. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of fun.
Oh, Hydro Archon above!
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say, and by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Florand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the character.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, So, in the end...
No need to go to all that trouble. I know...
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the cat?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped... In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation?
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain, after all.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time...
Then I'll leave that to you.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like...
Of course. Just I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they...
Seems like you're finally...
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevrolet is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our...
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier.
Okay. Now time to talk to the musketeers. तो कितना दिनों का है भाई? 17 days का. ओके. $30 lakh. We have to take it to level 5 R5. Okay. Oh, directly testing. Okay, start हो गया. Fine. Okay, there are 5 all total quests.
All right.
But where's the captain? There's her.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not...
Working? But isn't she just...
Just trust me.
Oh, all right. Chiori sure is a mysterious person.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from even a local like me just trying...
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make...
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes...
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the... Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about...
All right. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and then...
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Hey, I'm Chevras. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't...
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the...
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming.
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it!
Calm down, Xavier. Still, I should also head back now. and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want. Yep. See you tomorrow.
Okay, let's see. Talk to Sabres.
So what did you want to tell us?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevrolet?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh? Really? But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also...
You mean...
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, if you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me...
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired, too. We've really been...
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the...
Okay. Finally, it's complete.
last trip. Thank you for
ठीक है. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, back to back. These and those two, all total 4. Okay. Okay, is this one? $40,000 more we'll get from here. Meow, welcome brother. Welcome Meow, welcome. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. $200. 120, 200, 320. Another 120. So 440. Another 120. 560. 560. plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 300, 860, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 960 primogems. All total 960 primogems we are going to get. I don't know Hindi, but you got some serious character. Can you show me all you characters? Oh, this account I don't have all of them. Okay, because this is my second account. Okay, my main account is this one. This Sylvia one is my main account. There are few characters I have displayed. I will show you those. So let me first show you the one I have in this account. So for this I have Line, Alhatam, Furina and Baizu. Okay, is my Furina build. So in this account my Furina is the only character who has a signature weapon. Okay, this account she has a signature weapon. Main account also I got Furina, but the I lost to the 50. I lost to her weapon. Okay, I rather got Jet Splinter, which I don't need. Okay, I have buys in this account and I got his signature weapon in the main account. So for the main, I want to give her Primordial Jet Cutter. And overall, this is her build with 58 to 57 hit rate, crit damage, with no hydro damage. Okay, totally HP build, full on HP. And these are all the artifacts I'm using. The only thing I need to make changes in this one. I still need a better HP one here for both with crit rate and crit damage with good amount of ratio. That I am not getting. And the rest is pretty good. Rest have pretty good stats. Constellation C0. Okay, and talent is 872. This is my Line with single crown for the time being. I will crown this one. I want to try to crown this one. Double crown Line. Weapon I'm using for the time being IB Spear. Okay, with just level 20 because I need to give you a better weapon. For time being I'm saving for his weapon the Great Mage or for the Thundering Pulse in the next phase, but after seeing Navia, bhai, and the amount of damage she's dealing, I really want to get her. So I want to save Primogems till the last day before her banners end. Before that, if I think I will want to pull her, then I will definitely go for her. Lot of money means I never use real money. Okay, I haven't used any kind of real currency. So these are all the in-game currency that I have used, that I got from the events and the one that you will get from leveling up characters, the doing world quests, getting all the chest. Okay, all the story quest. The Primogems get from those. I have used those and got all these characters. Certain cases I won the 50-50. Okay, so like on Line, Furina, and even on Baizu have won the 50-50. Alatam is the only one I lost a 50-50 to. Main account also have won a lot of 50-50s and even in the weapon one also. Artillery using 4-piece musketeers here. These are all the stats. So here I need crit rate with this crit damage one that I am not getting. These are all the rest of the stats. There also I need a very good stats. As for talent, Sony Constellation C0. My Baizu is the only one that have a constellation of C1. My Baizu is the only character who has C1 constellation. I got him back to back with full on healing bonus. Okay, I have focused him mainly on healing bonus. Weapon I'm using prototype. Out of a 4-piece D-Pud with full on as much SP as possible I have given him. Lot of HP he has, bro. with talent single crown also here. My item is double crown. These are all the stat 58 to 132.
Wait. Huh?
With 78% high dendo damage bonus. Weapon I'm using this Tokokabu Sigure that we were getting from a limited type event. Welcome Luffy, welcome. That character even in my main account I got back to back. Not the same character but two different characters from the same manner. Same face, okay. This Sigure one you will not get it now, okay. This is from a special event, okay. This was a limited type event weapon. The one you are now getting from this musketeer one. Just like that, this Sigure was also a limited type weapon weapon. You will get it from the event. That event is not available now. You will not get it in the near future also, if I am not wrong. So it was just for that event purpose. And for artifact I am using 4-piece glided. Okay, this is the one that he really need. Yeah, that yokai event, because only available for the Inazuma's yokai event. Glide is the best in slot for him. And the only thing I want to do, the elemental mastery is a high speed rate. The only thing I want to do now is to give him his signature weapon, light of floral incision, that has a lot of crit damage in it. Either light or any other weapon possible. I can even go for the Ayaka's signature weapon, but that has only 44 crit damage. That will not work. Incision is the only thing that will be a very good choice for me. And okay. As for my main account, this is the build I have. Where is it? Yeah. I also have Dia. These are all the builds from my main account. Talent 10. I'm struggling to get to talent 2 to go into domain. There is a lot I don't know. Oh yes! For talent, okay. Let me tell you one thing. The higher your world level is, the better drops you will get from domains and also from the enemies that you will face in the world, okay. I will suggest you one thing. Until and unless you reached air level 50, at least 50, don't go for the golden artifacts, okay, the gold color artifacts. That is this one. Until and unless you reach level 50, air 50, on air 50, this fourth one will get unlocked, okay. In third one you also get, but it will not be guaranteed each and every time you will fight that domain. In the fourth one it will always be guaranteed, okay. I didn't knew that when I had my main account, so I did a blunder there by using the condensed resin, okay, that you will get from the battle pass, okay. This one you will get from battle pass, fragile resin, and also from leveling up your air, you will get it from Catherine from the Travelers Guild, Adventurers Guild. So don't waste it until and unless you have reached air 50. So I did that blunder while I was still very early in the stage, early years. I didn't know during that time that it is not guaranteed even in this third one, even though they shown that you will be able to get a gold artifact. In fourth one it is totally guaranteed, so don't make this mistake. And also for the talent you can pretty much do even in each and every one. So but I suggest that try to farm for the talent when you unlock this third one, okay, because this third one also provide you with this purple one, and that is very useful. And as for leveling, if character go to use this, okay, you will get a lot of this. Where is it? Okay, hero with. Okay, don't try to level up your character by fighting the enemies, okay. The enemies will give you XP, but it is very low. This is the only way you can level up your character very fast. as for, oh yes, my main account, is it? Yeah, this is the one. So this, yeah, there are many characters. Almost each and every character have more than at least 2 or 3 crowned talents here. So this is my Raiden. We crit damage with high in ER. I'm using the catch at R5. As for artifacts, I am using 4-piece emblem. These are all the stats I'm having for my emblem. To see 0 constellation with double crown. Yoimiya, double crown, level 90 with 5208 crit damage ratio with pyro damage bonus. Weapon using Rust at R5 refinement with level 90, artifacts, 4-piece, Siminawa. These are all the stats. This is my Shao, level 90 with crit damage with good amount of, with and more damage bonus. Weapon I'm using his signature one I got from the standard banner. This primordial Jedwing Spear, I got it from standard banner. I'm using this one on Shao. Artifacts 4-piece Vermilion with good crit damage ratio. Look at the amount of crit damage I have got here. And constellation as usual C0, and for talent he's double crowned. Same here, Yamiko double crowned. Dude, you need at least 70 clear for Shao. 70? Really? But 61 में भी अच्छा खासा damage देता है, but the amount of crit he gets from even that 61 is also good, because without Bennett ultimate, with critting it goes right about 45 to 50k per strike, plunging strike, and with Bennett ultimate it goes about 60 to 70, 65 to 70, or 60 if I'm not wrong, or even higher if I'm not. I haven't tested further, so it goes pretty high. 61 भी हो जाता है भाई. Even at 61 it does the job. Only thing that if I can get crit rate here with crit damage on this attack one, it will be really good. That I am not getting. So if I take it that 6, okay, so it goes about 67, 68, so that is also very high. I don't want to change this one because the crit damage I got here is really very high and don't want to change this. Even for this one, if I can get some crit rate here with animal damage bonus, 2 crit rate, about 6, 12% crit rate I will get from there only, so it will go right about 70 as usually. That I am not getting. I'm getting too much of crit. So that's the fact. Weapon I'm using 5 with seed. Artifacts, 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece noblesse. My Miko has a really good stats on her artifacts. I like that. 85 to 210. Here 85 crit rate with 210 crit damage. I thought artifacts are useless, but it really is useful. Artifacts does a lot of job, bro. The maximum amount of damage your character will be able to do is from both the artifacts and the weapon. Okay. Above 200 is more than enough for Shao, bro. You don't need 270 or 247. Hitter is the only thing you need. But still, the critting he does is really not bad. It's a really good amount of crit he does. This is my Ayaka. With R2 Black Cliff Longsword. Artifact I'm using 4-piece Blizzard here. Blizzard also I'm having a good stats here. 727, bro. This is something I got here. Certainly. Triple crown my Ayaka is. Naida double crown. I'm using a signature weapon for Naida. Comes a even miss crit on 90 crit. More or less my crit hota hai bhai. It crits, bro. I have to say. everything he does is not bad, the least. With D put 4 piece, full on EM build. My 9 is totally EM build. Station 30. This is my Yelen Brai. Recently, he has got a good buff with the one weapon 62 to 77 crit to crit damage ratio. With hydro damage of 76. Weapon I'm using Aqua Simulacra, bro. I luckily got this weapon for my Yelen. I really like it. 2 piece Rim and 2 piece Heart of Death. Will EM build with Iron Sting R5. Artifact using 4 piece BD Descent. With EM in the stats, do I have EM in stats here? With calendar background. These all that. There are few more. I have Ayaka too, but I don't know how to use it correctly for now. I got her into Thomas into Ayaka Nobu. You don't have Bennett, meow? Do you have Bennett? This one thing I want to tell you that when if you have Bennett, don't ever take Bennett to C6. Okay. Okay. If you get Bennett, in future if you get his constellation, don't take his constellation to C6 because in C6 Bennett is very bad for characters like Sword, Claymore, and Polearm, who uses their own elements in their weapon. Like Ayaka use her own element in her weapon. So if you have Bennett in C6, so it will make that weapon pyro type rather than cryo. So it's pretty useless there. Always keep Bennett at C5. I did that blunder also in my main account, so I am unable to use Ayaka with Bennett. Otherwise, my Ayaka would be able to deal even higher damage. Sayu, no, Sayu. Sayu. Okay. Let me see one thing. I don't think there is any need for Sayu in the team. This account I don't have. Let me see some character archive. Sayu. No. There's no need for Sayu in Ayaka team. So for time you have Thomas, Sincho, Ayaka, and Noel. Okay, that's fine. Timing this team is fine. Okay.
Strike a pose! That's gonna hurt in the morning. I'm going in! Yeah. My apologies. Yeah.
5, 3, 5, 6, 8. Need to get it to 4,000.
Teamwork is dream.
Sakura swirl! My apologies.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Going in! Shower me with praise! Take flight! Let's light it up!
The doctor will see.
Teamwork is dreamwork! My apologies. Embrace the ice! I'm going in!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Teamwork is dreamwork!
The doctor will see you now.
Take flight! Going in!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Sakura swirl! Strike a pose! Teamwork is dreamwork!
In this event, I can get scores more than 1300. But let's for the bench.
Mind the side effect. Diffract.
Stand with me!
A bitter pill to swallow. The process of elimination.
Shower me with praise!
Mind the side effects.
Our bond is strong! Out of my way!
Diffract.
The doctor will see you now.
Strike a pose! Lightning purified!
The
process of elimination. A bitter pill to swallow.
Shower me with threat.
Flicker.
Okay, now that's how we get a above 4,000 points. I really needed to go to use Aladdin for this. Ayaka was not build only by here. Was that a Ayaka build? So direct teleportation.
Take it easy.
Oh,
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
ठीक है, इधर का done some of the things here. So let's do one thing. Let's just to Ranjit accounts, bhai. There we need to do his domain. Okay, guys. Crystal fly trap.
Add Astra.
रंजीत भाई तेरे अकाउंट में मैं अब घुसा हूँ, ठीक है? ओह तूने वेल्किंग सेट से रखा है? ओह यस, अब 500 का हो गया। $450 का था ना, 500 का हो गया है अब वेल्किन। ये स्पेसिफाइड टैब का ऑटोमेटिक ही तुझे दे देगा 15। ओके, नो मैटर वेयर यू केप्ट इट, विल ऑटोमेटिकली गिव यू 15 क्रिस्टल फ्राई कोर्स। ओके ओ ये तेरा कंटेंट का जो रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट का जो वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट है वो कंप्लीट करने के बाद मिलता है क्या? रेपुटेशन मैप करने के बाद इनाजुमा का तो मैंने बोल लूँ, मेन पे करके किया ही नहीं। देखते तो क्या क्या देखा है। ओ इधर से मिलता है स्विच का विंड पावर, विंड जनरेटर। देखते तो टेस्ट करके इसे
Maybe I should take off my hat and let the snowflakes fall onto my face. I feel like that would be really refreshing.
बस इतना ही. भाई कितना कम देता है भाई अपवर्ड फोर्स का फायदा ही क्या है भाई इतना कम अगर अपवर्ड फोर्स देगा भाई
Quick, look.
गुड क्या क्या चीज है ये भाई पूरा फालतू
Up in the sky. Look at that scorching sun. It's like a blast furnace. You know what this means?
Oh, this one.
It means we have to drop everything right now and make a run for the ice cream store. We need to get 2 of the biggest cones they sell and
Don't disappoint me.
नासा पेट पे का ढका है तूने भाई
gonna be epic.
ओह एनिमीज क्या है इधर दिन तो काज हुआ चाहिए
All right, let's head off.
It's nothing. I'm going in. Watch out. Teamwork is dreamwork.
One with nature.
Give up. Fire! Well, with rocks. Let's light it up. Yeah.
Into the wind.
I'm
This one's got your name on it. Hey there.
इसके लिए बेटा न्यू वन चाहिए। तो बिल भी नहीं हो फिर भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई, मैक्सिमम डैमेज तो भाई तेरा नाविया देगा। %30 more damage he will deal. Okay. प्रीमो जेम्स क्यों तेरे पास तो ये है। ओ तेरे पास ओ कॉन्डेंस है ही नहीं, तेरा कॉन्डेंस का हो गया रफा दफा। अब ओ तेरा नाविया गारंटीड था, मुझे पहले डीलुक मिल गया था। सो नाविया वाज गारंटीड व्हेन यू गॉट हर, दैट्स गुड। Oh, already I got one here, that is the old grey stone. Spot. Percent for 50 seconds. Then 20 seconds trigger once every 12 seconds. So इतना खास नहीं है. This is better on. नहीं ये उतना खास नहीं है. Talking stick. Serpentine is still the better one. इससे बेटर सर्पेंटाइन है और द ब्लैक सॉर्ड से बेटर वुल्फ फैंग है। सोलर पर्ल इज बेटर वन हियर। हियर सिफोन ऑफ ब्लेजिंग सन इज बेटर वन। Well, 120. This is good for Sino. Otherwise, Deathmatch is the better one here. क्यों फालतू का इमोजेंस यूज करूंगा इधर भाई, फिर से आ जाएगा। ठीक है ओवरऑल ठीक है फाइन। तो भाई बेटा लिस्ट काम करते हैं, लिस्ट ऑफ फॉर टाइमिंग गाइस। लेट्स सी ऑल अगेन नेक्स्ट ऑलरेडी भाई। लिस्टिंग देखते हैं, स्टाइडल करेंगे आज। पिछले दिन तो वैलोरेंट किया तो बेटा विल डू स्टाइडल टुडे।